Hi guys, how are you today? Yes, of course, I know you're doing great. Yeah, Chidi Bain, once again, managing consultant is the other professionals. I want to talk to you briefly about the term diligence. Do you know that diligence runs across all ramifications of life and endeavors? Yeah, if you are a student, you need to be diligent. If you are a worker, you need to be diligent. If you are a business person, you need to be diligent. If you're a father, you need to be diligent. If you're a pastor, if you're a CEO, if you're a president, if you're a governor, if you're a minister, if you're a chairman of a local government, if you're a counselor, if you're a teacher, if you're a consultant, why is it that diligence is running across all these facets of positions and functions that I just mentioned? It's simply because diligence is the same thing as industry. That's why you see, life cannot be without being busy. Yeah. Life itself cannot be and life cannot run. That's why God has provided all that we need to support our cause of diligence. And so, life begins with diligence. So, if you want to be among those to be remembered, if you want to be among those to be talked about, if you want to leave a legacy in your lifetime, if you want to leave a landmark, I want to tell you something. Brother, sister, you need to be diligent. I don't care how many prophecies that you have been given. I don't care how many promises that anybody has given to you. I want to tell you something. God Himself is involved in your diligence because He created the industry. If God does not want us to work, He wouldn't put the fishes in the water for us to go fish. He wouldn't, get us to put seeds in the ground. He wouldn't put the iron ores under the ground for us to extract the iron ores in manufacturing cars. So what am I talking about? What it means is that everything we need. You could see today, the tailors are making our clothes because we can just pick pieces of rags and put it on our body. And before you even have the material for sewing, you need to go get the cottons and to process them into the materials you use. What does that tell you? We can have the palm oil if we don't have to do a processing. So what does that mean? It means diligence. Life runs on diligence. And I've often said something like this. If you check all around the world, one of the most important things that the whole globe talks about is the economy. Why? Because it is a sustainer of existence. When there is economic activities, things will flourish. There will be inventions. There will be exchange of the inventions for money. There will be exchange of inventions for services, for ideas. People need ideas to move on, and people are dishing out ideas. People need cars to go to their destination, and people are inventing and manufacturing cars. You can see today we're using phones. Somebody made it. You can see me from wherever you are watching and listening to me from. If somebody never invented first a phone, and if there is no provision for us to be able to air this. So what does that tell you? We are talking about globalization. Globalization is so, made possible by this because this is the vehicle that drives globalization. Everybody is selling on the internet. today. So you need to be diligent. I must tell you this. If you want to succeed in life, if you want to become all that God, made you for, or has proposed you for, you must be diligent. I must tell you this. You need diligence. Don't allow anybody to gimmick you into anything that's not real. Some people tell you can overnight become a rich man. Yes, I have no doubt that you can make so much money without necessarily being diligent. But can you really sustain so much money without being diligent? So all falls back to diligence, brother. So why don't you just set your heart on what is right and get yourself developed? Look for coaches. Like I've said, I'm one. I can help to give you direction on how to build yourself, to build capacity. I can help you identify your potentials. I can help you source for necessary professional development that you need. Yes, I can do that. I have a material that can guide you on developing yourself. Because at the end of the day, what will speak for you is your diligence. I tell you the truth. What will speak for you at the end of the day is your diligence. A man that is diligent will go places. A man that is diligent would make money. A man that is diligent will become famous. You will definitely. Because your diligence will bring about solutions to people's problems. I'm talking about diligence. I'm talking about industry. I'm talking about business. I'm talking about enterprising. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to talk about. That's why I'm here, to talk about enterprise. Why? Because that's what shows relevant. It doesn't matter how long we're friends right here. If I'm not enterprising, if I can show any value, you are going to dump me soon because I'm not relevant. But when I'm able to show my relevance, you'll get more attracted. You'll be proud of me because you can find the relevance that I'm giving out, that I'm showing forth. So I want to advise you, peradventure some of you are just here to do selfie, to celebrate birthdays, to show the parties you attended, to show some things that tend to be a bit trivial, less than meaning. I want to advise you begin to add values. Yeah. Being on Facebook means utilizing a globalized tool for showcasing your relevance. And your relevance is not shown in your selfie. Your relevance is shown in your diligence. Your diligence could be the product you're selling. Your diligence could be the services you are showcasing. It could be the ideas that you're selling. Yeah. It could fall into any of these categories that I've mentioned. But make sure that you're being on Facebook is worth it. Make sure that you're being on any of those social media platforms is worth it. Because I tell you, the world awaits the results of your diligence. If only you can keep that on. Yeah. Go build more skills. Yeah. If you're a graduate listening to me right now, you need skills. Because the industry is looking at for people that build relevant skills. Nobody cares about your degree, for God's sake. They care about the skills you built. Build professional skills alongside what you studied in school. If you don't like what you studied, go get professional trainings and go work. If you want to do business, you can do business in your area of profession. We have the ability to guide you to do all of this. You can just do something with your life. That's what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, diligence is what you'll be remembered for, because you're going to produce so much results from it. And you could tell me, I don't have somebody to help me. Brother, nobody has anybody to help him. You've got to just start doing something. When you start doing something, opportunity will locate you someday, sometime, somewhere with some persons. Yeah. So you don't need to hang on that. Nobody is helping me. Nobody is there to help me. Okay, you can go work somewhere. You can do some sort of semi-menial jobs to raise some money, to do whatever. There's no need to be shy about it. If you don't want to go too menial, you could get a little skill. For instance, some people could just learn how to do, some computer packages and become instructors in a place. You can do something like that. You can just do something. What matters is that you need to be diligent, brother. You be diligent, sister. You need to be diligent, uncle and auntie. What you need is diligence. I didn't say you need money. Because you could be diligent, the money is not flowing as you expect, but just remain diligent. Because someday, money is going to come alongside with it. I'm Chidiban, managing consultant ECRD Professionals, known as Effective Consumer Resources Development. You can call me on 080-3877-2798. You can follow me on www.facebook.com/ECRD Professionals. Always available to deal with your career, business, and behavioral matters. See you some other time. Bye.